A very good afternoon to all of you. Now we are back again with the topic important. Trust building is important at workplace. So today we are going to discuss about why building trust at workplace is important. So what do you think? Why building trust at workplace is important? Like if I talk about trust at workplace, if I talk about trust at workplace, then what comes in your mind? Like why trust is required? Why building trust is required at workplace? For me, for smooth working of the organization, for effective team building, for working together, for capturing the market. Even if we are giving our best, but we are unable to have that trust with our clients, then also we may lack to survive in the competitive market. Trust is important because it's the trust which is going to pull our pull our clients. It is trust due to which people are going to buy a product. It's trust within for the organization or within the organization that the employees are going to stay with us for a longer duration. So it's all because of trust. So why building trust at workplace is important? Because trust enhances teamwork and collaboration. It has a big impact on how employees collaborate. They work together on the same project because it's not one individual is working for one thing in the organization. It is group of people working together to achieve the same goal and same objective of the organization. So they need to work together, they need to come together, they need to collaborate and do the same project work. So as people are still working from home. Now, why virtual working and trust play an important role is, as people are working from home, employees started realizing how important it is to build trust. It's because of the trust that they are able to work effectively and efficiently in last 1.5 years. We don't know, manager don't know what their employees are doing. It's the trust which keeps them assured that yes, they are working and they will give the result, they will give the desired output. Today when things are virtual, everyone is far away, they are working from different geographical locations. It's a trust which has given them strong team building, which has brought them together no matter from which location they are working, but still they are united, they are working together with each other to achieve the goals of the organization. So trust again is a very big thing which makes team working strong. Poor employee communication is number one reason why there is poor collaboration or the trust doesn't exist. If the employee is unable to communicate properly, then there are chances of misunderstanding, and that misunderstanding leads to distrust in the employees. So it is very important that the communication is proper, everything is being communicated clearly to each and every employee, and the same communication should go. For example, if there is some change in the rules and it is for some specific team, that should be communicated to each and every member of the team specifically, clearly. It should not be that some are knowing the exact thing, some are knowing just part of that. No, it is going to create differences in the organization, and ultimately the trust which they have built will fade away slowly. So for effective working, communication is very important. If you lack in communication as a leader, as a manager, then yes, ultimately you will result as a poor collaboration and poor trust within your team. Second point, why it is important is trust improves organization alignment. When they trust, they are much more likely to work together towards achieving the goals of the organization and ultimately towards working towards the business goals. all together. Okay, they are not working for the individual goal, they're together working for the business goal. For alignment, organization must communicate their core company's goals and objectives, values and vision to the employees clearly. That is how they will give you the best, and they will work specifically in the direction which is going to give you good results. Trust improves efficiency, engagement, and productivity. How do you think that trust improves that thing? No, it's trust. On basis of trust only, we all will be working, right? Our work is dependent on each other's work. So it's trust that yes, Mr. Z is going to complete his work on time, which is dependent, on which Mr. Y's work is dependent. So now Y will not assume that let me just relax, once he finishes off then I'll start. No, he trusts that person that yes, is my work is dependent on him and I have to submit the project on this deadline, so he will finish it off within time. So that is the trust due to which all keeps themselves engaged in the work and work towards the productivity. Now, why productivity increase? Because they trust the organization that as organization is going to grow because of their efficiency, because of their effort. Same, the organization is going to make them also grow. With the growth of the organization, individual growth will also be there. So they have that trust in the organization. So highly trusted workplace enjoys 50% a ratio, a survey which was there which says 50% improved productivity, 106% more energy at work, and 13% fewer sick leave. Because of this, the trust issue, people feel very tired, they start taking sick leaves just to avoid for that day or 2 days. So this has shown that when trust is there within the team, when trust is there in the organization, the productivity, efficiency definitely increase, but the involvement also increase as there are people come up to take less sick leaves. So they are working more and they'll be efficient more. Trust enhances decision making. So it goes both ways. Manager have trust on the team and superior have trust on the manager. Now, how? Whatever decision management has taken, and when they communicate that decision to the team, they'll work for that. They will trust their management that this decision is taken correctly. It's good for the organization as well as for us. So without putting up a lot of question, we'll start working in that direction. Same way, if any other new method of working is being adopted by the people, by an individual, manager will trust him that yes, it is betterment for it is good for that project. So he will trust and he'll not interfere in the decision, in the new method, way of working. When such synergy happens, when manager trusts the team trusts the manager, managers are more likely to empower their employees to make their own decision. That's what I tell. If they want to adopt some new way of working, manager will give them full liberty to adopt the new way of working and get the thing done. So it's because of the trust, that liberty, that decision making power will be given to the employees. Trust also enhances decision making, because trust is decision making is something in which we at times involves the views of many different people. Maybe a group, our team members are also taking part into decision making process. They are also sharing the idea. So management always trusts that whatever idea they have put on the table, if we select one, will be in the good fit of the organization, will make us grow. It is not going to stop our growth. It is going to make us grow. It is going to be very effective for our project. That's the trust they have on their team, and same way the team has trust on the manager. Trust decreases stress and burnouts at workplace. This burnout, stress, 2.5 times more likely keep the people away from the job. 2.5%. Isn't it a big figure? So it says that burnout employees are 2.5 times more likely to leave their current job. They just stay away from these type of job where they are getting stressed, they are burnout. So they simply quit the job and they start searching for the job where they have less stress or no stress or less burnout. They cannot work in an atmosphere where they are always stressed, where they are always suffering with stress. They are always burnout in the workplace. They don't prefer such an environment. So studies show 3.6% are frequently changing their job just because of burnout. For example, in an organization, if two persons are leaving, then most likely those two persons have the same reason, that is burnout. Trust increases employee loyalty and retention. How it increases employee loyalty? How it increases employee loyalty? It's just the trust for the organization, that yes, organization is growing, we will also grow. So this is the reason, when we have a very good environment, when we are not stressful, when the environment is, when the employees are not burnout, there's trust among people, there's trust within the organization on the organization, then people love to stay there, to work there, and to be there for a longer duration. So it increases employee loyalty and retention. Trust overcome resistance to change. When communication is effective, trust in workplace increases, making people more confident about your organization decisions and the new initiatives which you are going to bring. It's because of the trust on the organization and trust of organization on the people that all of a sudden, when everyone was being asked to work from home due to the situation, the organization permitted its member, because they trust that member is going to work properly, they'll be giving their 100%, and the employees have actually proved that working from home we have given our best. Along with that, it has also proved that when they were being asked to work from home, no one questioned that how we are going to work from home. We cannot work from home. These things didn't happen because they were not resistant to change. They accepted the change which happened in the organization due to this pandemic. Not just this, many times, many other decisions are being taken in the organization, and some decisions are such where lot of things change. All of a sudden, there's change in the timing. So if the people will trust the organization, they'll do that. They won't resist to change. They won't say that, no, we are not going to change our time. We'll be working in the same way in which we were working from years. No, they are going to accept that. They'll take the new challenges. They'll accept the new initiative and they will work. Trust improves innovation and creativity. Yes, it is going to improve your innovation. It is going to improve your creativity also. How it improves your innovation creativity is when the people are free to communicate, when they know that organization will listen to them, will consider their idea, so they will think of new ideas, right? If they know that organization will not listen, they will not involve us in decision making, so obviously that innovation creativity is stopped. But now when there's trust in the organization that their decisions, their creativity will also be considered, so they will come up with new idea, they'll express their ideas, they will trust their employees that yes, if our idea is good, then they are going to accept idea and move with our idea also. So that is why it is said that building trust at workplace is very important. Now, After this, benefit of trusting. What are the benefits? Why we should trust at workplace? First is going to boost your motivation. It's going to increase your morale if you have trust in the workplace. Trust builds teamwork and collaboration. As we have already discussed, that when there is trust, people start working together with double efficiency and they will give their best. And the collaboration